Hello everyone, Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench, and yes, it's that time of the month again. It's the 1st and it's October. My God, soon be Christmas. That's something we love to say, isn't it? Where did that summer go? I suppose for me and for lots of us it's not been that good a year, has it? So I guess it's sort of flown by really. Anyway, let's hope next year's better. Could be much worse, could it, for a lot of us? So I'll start off as usual by saying a massive thank you to all of you that have subscribed. Thank you to those who have commented and sort of basically added to the content of the channel. And obviously those who contribute to the channel through PayPal and Patreon. It is much, much appreciated, especially these days, the way things are going with everything going crazy price-wise. And yeah, so all good. Everything's looking good. A little bit concerned. New sub numbers are very low, but a lot of people are saying the same. I think YouTube are doing something silly. I don't know, more about that later. But yeah, other than that, everything's good. So what did we do in September? We did lots of reviews as usual. I got lots of new kits in and reviewed those for you. The last one we reviewed was that A&A IL 76, which is a lovely model by the look of it, but I'd love to see how it goes together, but I'm so scared of, you know, me, that I'll start it and not finish it. But we shall see. So yeah, we've had some books in as well. We had the B52 book in, which was a bit of an unusual one. Still waiting for the latest wing leader to come. So after speaking to Justin at Book World at the Gloucester Show Sunday week, he said, yep, we'll get you one sent out tomorrow. And I haven't had it, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they've stopped sending them to me. I don't know. So yeah, we've had lots of kits, books, resin, everything. I've actually got some new resin parts in to show you, which are quite impressive actually, 3D printed stuff for aircraft. And yeah, looking forward to reviewing that. This is stuff I've actually bought, so so you'll enjoy seeing that, I think. So we finished the Gannet, which was great. That was finished for the Wendy's Memorial build over on Facebook. Go take a look. And we also started on the Ornithopter from June. I thought it'd be a bit of a difference to do something a bit different. As you can see, it's coming along nicely. We've got the men sat in there. If you come and watch Moss's channel last night, from Monday night from Airfix and Chill over on Moss 6510, you'll see that, as James said, I was looking very much like the men in there. In fact, I'm looking very much like them now, aren't I, with this black Rifle Model Works t-shirt, this black Rifle Model Works t-shirt on, and the bald head. Looks like I'm sat in there, doesn't it? But that's a lovely little model. It's going together really, really well. Some have said it's a snap together. I don't think it's a snap together. Certainly a lot of it does snap together, but some of it does need glue. So go take a look. Part 3 is ready to go up. I'll put that out maybe even later today. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to finishing that one off. Maybe I should do more of those sort of builds, because that is going to be a very, very quick build. WW1 Wednesday is still going. We did last month. Last month now, we started on the Austin armoured car and we carried on with the Sopwith Camel. I asked you basically if you wanted to see a mix, you know, of rather than just planes, bring in some armour as well, or some vehicles as well from World War One, and you undeniably you undeniably voted for the vehicle as well. So we've started splitting that now. So I've already done, for tomorrow night, I've already done the bit on the armoured car. I've just got to do the bit on the camel. And if you haven't seen it, this is the 1/16 scale Sopwith Camel that was kindly donated to the channel by Charlie. Thank you very much. And you can see on there we've got all the wood grain going and everything. So there's a lot for you to learn if you want to get into this sort of stuff. There's a lot that not to learn as such. It sounds like I'm the maestro, doesn't it? I'm not the maestro, I'm just having a go. But you'll see on there that's where we are with that, and we've got to start fitting all the ribs and that in here to here now. I also messed up the tail skid and rescued that one. So all looking good, all coming together, and very nice indeed. Beautiful kit. That is Hasegawa 1/16 scale. So that'll be part 21, I think it is, already going out tomorrow. So even if it's a short one, we'll get something out there. Reason I'm a little bit slow is, as some of you will know, I fell off my bloody bike again. This time it was a blowout, it wasn't a cat. So the tyre just came off the rim and I overcorrected, went into the curb and straight over onto my shoulder. So I've now got some mobility back after, what is it now, 10, 11 days since I came off. But it's still, you know, still a bit restricted in movement. And I can sit here and model and sand with my sanding sticks and stuff, but by golly, do I pay for it later. So I think I'm going to start taking it a bit easy. I think I can get on with that one because there's no real sanding to do on that. It's just assembly. So that's all good. Yeah, and of course the other thing we started, the first one was was last Sunday, which was what was that? That was the 29th of September, and we started on the Stuka Sundays, which is basically an Airfix 124 scale Stuka with some aftermarket, some masks and stuff like that. A couple of you have emailed me and asked. Somebody's actually put a comment in the chat, in the comments below the video last night, and asked about where you could get the airscale set from. I've actually now, underneath the video in the description, I've put the links to where you can get the resin set, the airscale cockpit set, and also the instrument panel set, and also the Hannants, where you can go to Hannants for the one-man army mast set. I noticed this morning he's only got one left, so if you want to get that mast set, you best be quick, otherwise you'll be buying it from somewhere else and paying silly postage. But basically, yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about, is the Airscale Pro Junkers 87 Stuka, and that's basically all the 3D printed resin you saw. So yeah, very, very nice set indeed. Go back and have a look at that if you didn't watch that video. That's going to go together beautifully. A few have also mentioned that my instructions are different to yours, and I think it's causing some concern for the newer modelers. So I've gone in now and I've printed out from ScaleMates, as was suggested by someone, I've printed out the latest instruction sheet, so you'll have the same instructions as me to work with. But they're basically all the same anyway. I did notice that even here in 2024, Airfix is still calling for RAF interior green for the cockpit. No. So that was that for September. What's October going to bring? The biggie this month is going to be the Porsche build, which will start this Saturday, sorry. And like I did with the Lambo, I'll do a video every Saturday. And that's going to be a beauty of a build. Again, the same as the Lamborghini. I won't be sort of modifying anything as such, and I won't be really adding any aftermarket, maybe a few little bits and pieces, just to sort of tart things up a bit. But I will be gluing things together, repainting stuff, changing colours if I feel the colours in the kit are wrong. But you could actually build that model out of the box and it will be absolutely beautiful. But I know a couple of things I want to do already. But it is a very beautiful car. As you know, it's iconic, the Porsche 917K, especially in those Golf colours. So yeah, really looking forward to making a start on that this week, and getting a video out there for Saturday. I would have started it last week, but the official release date was yesterday, Monday, October the 30th. So September the 30th. I keep saying October, it's got October written down in front of me. September the 30th, 2024 was the official release date for the brand new Porsche 917K. So yeah, I couldn't actually release anything before then. I was banned from doing so. I could have started the build and had videos ready to go, but I didn't want to be ahead of anyone else. I didn't think that was fair. So because you just can't resist it, can you? You find a couple of errors and you start telling people on the forums, because there is a Poker forum now. And it's kind of, I've got one and you haven't. I didn't want to be going down that road. So yeah, looking forward to that. Beautiful, beautiful build. Obviously, this month we'll complete the Ornithopter because it's nearly finished. We've only got to add the blades and some landing gear and I think we're done. I've also got to look at something to do with the clear windows, because the windows where they go in, they clip into these little recesses. You end up with these great big chrome lines. So we're going to see what I can do with that. As you know, I like to play with clear parts. So we'll see if we can get rid of that, because it does look a bit naff on the finished model. Obviously, we're going to carry on WW1 Wednesday, and we're going to be carrying on with our Stuka Sundays. If we do miss one or two of those, I'm really sorry, but there is some other stuff going on at the moment, and I'm not going to go into it, but there is some other stuff going on in, not modelling related, and it may take me away from the bench sort of periodically. So we shall see. If I do miss one, I'll try and get something out for the Thursday or something with the Stuka. I'll try and get something out for the Monday or the Tuesday. But I'm certainly not going to just rush something just to get something out. I may put a shorter version of a video out rather than an hour, have a half hour. But I'm not going to just, chuck a load of rubbish together just to have something to go out. There's also another build going on, which I've got over there in the background, which is coming together. nearly finished, I'd say. So yeah, you'll be seeing that one start soon, and that is a lovely, lovely model. I'm really enjoying it. And of course, we've also got the 170 scale, 72nd scale Lancaster in the background, which you can see up there. Okay, so you can see how that one's coming on. And of course the Partworks, which I know some of you don't like, but what I'm doing now, as you've seen this week, I had all of the is it 4 or 5 parts, 4 parts I think it was, of the Lancaster build come in on Saturday. So I just sat here, blasted through them, and then put all 3 videos out on Sunday. So for those of you that don't enjoy the Partworks, you can just look and say, nope, 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 don't want to watch that. Right, it's just, that's it. It's out of the way now for 4 weeks. And I'll do the same with the Mustang. I'll get the Mustang in, I'll do the videos, bang, 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 and I'll put them all out together, and then you don't have to look at them if you don't want to. For those that do, you've got the stuff there. You can kind of binge watch and then have nothing for 4 weeks or whatever. But I know that a lot of you have complained about Partworks on a scale modelling channel. I sort of don't understand where you're coming from, to be honest. I mean, I regularly watch John over at John's Model Making. I enjoy the stuff he puts out, and it's good to see the little hints and tips. He did put, somebody suggested about hints that he had for the motors not spinning on the Lancaster, and on his, the bush that goes between the motor and the drive shaft for the propeller was fouling on the firewall. I don't have that problem. The problem in mine is there is some very small amount of friction going on, and I'm finding with mine I have no torque whatsoever, so I don't know what's going on. But we will get there. Hatchet are obviously aware of it, because if you remember, they asked us not to glue the nacelles on, so they obviously know it needs to come apart, perhaps. We shall see. They also need to do something about the propellers, because the actual propeller spinner going onto the shaft is like a prick in a top hat, and you can hold it at like 30 degrees and the prop just falls off. So that needs to be sorted. So yeah, and the Mustang, I've been told I've got the, whatever it is, the 19th pack, whatever it is, on the way. I think we're going up to pack 50 now or something on that. And we're starting to work on the front suspension by the look of it. So looking forward to that. It is a lovely model. I'm really enjoying it. Even if some of you aren't, I know some of you really are. But and I know some of you have bought it, and a lot of you are disappointed it's not available where you live or whatever. But I'm sure they'll get that sorted. The other thing we're going to do this month, if you remember, I showed you this kit. This is the Airfix 148 Spitfire Mark 12. And this is on special offer at the moment from Jadlam at $14.99 with free postage, which is an absolute bargain. And they're doing a group build kind of thing. So what they're doing, you buy this kit, $14.99. They post it to you free of charge. You build it, paint it however you want to paint it. You can do it in zebra stripes. You can do it in John Deere colours if you want to. And then you send them 3 photographs before the 1st of November 2024. And when you send them your 3 photographs, you will get 1,000 Jadlam points, which is worth a £5. So your $14.99 kit has now cost you $9.99. Okay, so all you've got to do is build it before the end of October, send them the pictures, and they will credit you with 1,000 Jadlam points. So that is a bargain all round. And then they're going to put the photographs in their group build. There are prizes. There was initially a first prize of £100, second prize £50, third prize £25, all in Jadlam vouchers. I believe now, they were talking about it on Airfix and Chill last night, they've added some more. So we shall see where that goes. But yeah, it's a proper little bargain. That is $14.99 and free postage as well. So, unbeatable. And I'm going to be building that this month. I'll probably do a couple of videos on it, but I'm not going to do like a full video build and show everything, how I weather the cockpit and all that. Probably just whack a few little, a couple of 40-minute videos together or something. My plan is at the moment is to build it out of the box in the camo as on the box, but change the letters to NMB. And I'll probably do it with the invasion stripes as well, the bottom one there. So yeah, we'll see how that comes out, unless I get some other brainwaves in the meantime. Lots of people are doing some really crazy zany stuff. We'll see what, see how it goes. And basically what it is, it goes onto the Jadlam social media, wherever that may be, and the people vote for their favourite model, and the person with the most votes gets the money. So there we go. The other thing I want to talk about, Dave Kohley. Now, if you remember, I did that A&A big IL 76, as I mentioned just now. I got that from Dave Kohley's website because I saw it there and I thought, oh, I've got to have that. I was looking around for reviews and I couldn't find any reviews of it. You know, video, written, magazines, nothing. So I thought, I've got to get it because it was just eating at me. Is it the old A model kit with a new fuselage? Because obviously the MF is extended. And sure enough, it is. It's the old A model kit with an extended fuselage. And it's also got A&A model engines, which are much, much nicer than the A model engines. So it's a bit confusing, A&A and A. Basically, A&A Models is a subsidiary of Modelsvit. So there you go. And Modelsvit are from Bulgaria, I think. But it says on the front of the box, made in Ukraine. So I don't know if they've got some sort of factory set up in Ukraine or whatever, I don't know. So there we go. It's probably made all over the world and then shipped in and put in a box in Ukraine, and then it's classed as made in Ukraine. You know, it's like a Boeing 787, and you think it's a Boeing. It's not. It's about 8 million contractors all over the world. So yeah. So Dave Kohley, I spoke to Dave on the phone. We've dealt with each other in the past, and he's let me know that he's got basically a new thing, a monthly special deals going. And every month he puts up a range of kits at very, very silly prices. For example, this month, one of the kits is this. This is the Kinetic 1/72 scale MQ9 that we had a quick look at. I'm going to do a review and build of this, hopefully this month. But it's basically a tiny little thing. It's 72nd scale. You've got 8 different options there from 8 different countries. And you've got all the weapons and everything. Everything's in the box that you could ever need. It's all black and white instructions, unfortunately, so you don't get any colour call-outs or anything. But that's currently on his website for $7.99. So $7.99 for that is a bargain. He's also got another bargain, which you will have seen me review a while back, which was the old, what were they called, wing leader models or something, wingman model. Somebody will say in the comments. 24th scale 1/24 P47, the Razorback, and it's got it as the Thunderbolt Mark 1, which is basically the British version of it, so it's in British colours, but it is the Razorback one, and he's got that up on his channel for $59.99. So at 1/24 scale P47, which is massive, you know, it was a tank, wasn't it, the P47, and it's $59.99, and you can get your AirScale instrument panel and everything for that one from AirScale as well, if you want to tarp the cockpit up a bit, get yourself some nice belts as well. But yeah, beautiful model, that one. And for $59.99, it's a bargain. It's less than half price, I think. Yeah, there's a few other kits. There's some Heller vans and cars, and there's some Hobby Boss tanks and stuff. There's a couple of kinetic aircraft. There's some Meng Toon tanks. They're all on there for $12.99. So yeah, so go take a look. It's worth having a look, see what's on there. And the other thing is, he does, if you remember, he always used to send you the free nippers or tweezers or something if you bought a decent sized kit. What he does now, he does a prize draw for a year. This is the prize draw number 6, and it's going to be drawn on the 14th of December, and he sends you a raffle ticket or 2. I'm assuming if the model's over £100, you get 2 tickets, and if it's under £100, you get 1, something like that. Every time you do a purchase, you'll get a raffle ticket. So, you know, you can't go wrong. You go and buy a kit for $7.99, which should be probably more than double that, and you get raffle tickets to win another kit as well. And the mystery kit is literally a mystery kit. No one knows what it is. So the other thing he had on there was the Type 9 submarine from Revell, $59.99, and that's sold out already. So it's the first of the month and it's already sold out. So there we go. So that's it. Oh yeah, just one last thing. I said at the beginning more about YouTube later. Couple of points with what's going on with YouTube. I don't know what they're doing. I've spoken to a couple of other YouTubers, and I've noticed that some days even my subscriber count goes down. And it's very, very strange. Now, I can understand if there are people that don't like Partworks or whatever, fine. There's people that don't want to see World War One, fine. There's lots of people that would just want to see me do modern jets like these here, like those there, you know. And that's absolutely fine. You know, you're free to walk around YouTube and find what you want to see. You might want to watch, you know, Luke over at Black Rifle Model Works do his lifeboat because you're mad about boats. Most of the other stuff he does is artillery, and you might not be interested in that. So you watch him do his boat, but you come back and watch me do my ornithopter or something. You know, roam around, have a look at everybody's channel. There's lots and lots of stuff out there. But the thing that's concerning me, what I'm finding out is more and more from speaking to people, is you're being unsubscribed from channels. So if, for example, you've gone to Luke's channel, seen the lifeboat, oh, I like this guy, I'm going to watch that. So you hit subscribe, and then you keep getting stuff coming up, you know, and it's tanks, and then it's an aircraft, and then it's some figures, and it's not your thing. You don't go and watch him. YouTube are unsubscribing you. Okay, so Luke will see his subscriber count go down, and it's not because people don't like what he's doing. It's just that people aren't watching because they're not interested in the content. So those that are watching are enjoying it and coming back and watching every video. But those that enjoyed the lifeboat but aren't interested in any other stuff he does aren't watching his videos, so he loses subscribers. So if you want to do your creators a favor, for example, like say with me, you only want to see me do the Partworks Mustang. If you see something come up, you know, 148 Spitfire, 172nd Ornithopter, don't just say, oh, I don't want to see that. Please click on it and just click on it, watch the first 5 seconds and then click off. Okay, because what's happening is YouTube are taking people away that don't regularly watch the videos. And when, especially newer creators, when they start to see their subscriber count go down, or, you know, rather than ramping up, it just levels out, they kind of lose enthusiasm for it, you know, and it's not nice, it's horrible. So yeah, that's one thing. The other thing that I think is going to absolutely kill YouTube, and if you're watching this YouTube, you need to stop doing this now, because you are messing it up for everyone. Okay, you're messing it up. Adverts. Right, I'm absolutely sick and tired. I have two choices. I can produce my videos with or without adverts. There is no in between. Okay, well, there is an in between. I can choose to have 1 or 2 adverts. So I can have no adverts or adverts. What's happening, and we did this last night, after Airfix and Chill, after about 5 minutes, Moss went and had a look. Once it's gone from being a live to being a video, and we looked at it, and he actually turned his camera on and showed us about every 3 minutes for a 2-hour video, there was an advert. Now, he didn't put those in. He hasn't selected to not have the adverts, because if the creator selects to have no adverts, you literally get no revenue. All right. Now, I don't know about you. If you work for a living, you expect your company to give you so much money every hour for the work you do. I don't expect anybody to give me anything per hour for the work I do, but it's nice to get a little bung, if you like, at the end of the month. If I don't have adverts, that bung is very, very small, believe me. I don't know how much you think we make from these videos, but it is literally pennies. It is like, you know, it'd be like 3.3 pence for every view of a video. So I go out and I buy £100 model. I make 12 videos of it, of an hour long. So that's 12 hours. That's probably 35 hours work. And if 100 people watch it, yeah, I get £3. So it's per video. That is literally how it goes. So if I don't have adverts in there, I get literally nothing. So what I try and do is, if I do a video that is, my videos are generally an hour long because that's how people like it. Some of you think it's too long, fast forward. But generally they're an hour long. And I try and have one sort of, you know, maybe 18 minutes and 40 minutes, something like that. So when I put the video up, what happens, what we see as creators, we can either select no ads or we can select ads. So you select ads, you go to review placement and you have a look and it will say, You know, say it's a 56-minute video and it'll say there's one ad there at 18 minutes. Great, I'll leave that there, fine. Press a button called discard changes and the video goes out. And then you get an email or you get a message come up from somebody. It says, I can't watch this video. There's an advert every 2 minutes. Hey, you go on it and literally there is an advert. I had one the other day, 1 hour long video, 1 hour long, 27 adverts. 27 ad breaks in a 1 hour long video. I would not expect anyone to watch that. That is just absolute and utter cruelty. What they're either doing, they're either trying to make everyone buy premium or they're trying to shut us down. It's one of the two, because that's the only thing that's going to happen. Either everyone's going to have to buy premium so they don't see the adverts. I do, it's $12.99 a month. I don't see any adverts, which is great. The trouble is, I think the creator gets less money for the videos I watch. I think they get less money from me being a premium member than they do if I was watching all the adverts. But believe me, I don't care if it was the best guy in the world building the most amazing kit for the first time ever. If there's an advert every 2 minutes, I ain't watching it. There's just no way. It's just, there's no continuity. It's impossible. So please, if you see one of my videos, if it's got more than 3 adverts, and I don't mean the things across the bottom because I don't think we can control those. What I'm on about is actually video stops and it goes to adverts about, apparently there's lots in mine about makeup and stuff. I don't know what's going on there, but or if I'm just being wound up. But basically, if you see more than 3 adverts in a 1 hour long video, or more than one advert every 20 minutes, say, please let me know. Okay, because what's happening is, this isn't just me, this is all of us. We as creators, we set it up so that it looks like there's one advert in the middle of something. We put the video out there. 2 days later, there's an advert every 2 minutes, and it needs to stop. It's absolutely ridiculous, because all that's going to happen is those that, out of principle, financial conditions or whatever, you know, maybe they can't afford $12.99 a month to pay for premium. You know, why should they be stopped from watching videos? Why should they have to put up with an advert every 2 minutes? It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, YouTube are putting adverts in people that don't even have 500 subscribers. So if you haven't got 500 subscribers, you can't claim revenue. You can't stop the adverts. So who's getting the money from that? You know, so you've got people out there who are starting a brand new channel that want all the help they can get to get going, and they're having adverts slammed on them every 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever. It's like, and they can't stop it. So I can stop it because I'm monetized. I can go in and control how many adverts there are. So I know a lot of you are going to say, yeah, I'll just take the adverts off. Just take them off. Don't bother with them. Okay, fine. I'll take them off. The channel will disappear, because I don't see the point in doing all this. Yes, I enjoy it, and I enjoy the community, and I enjoy the feedback and everything, but I want something for it. And I can, believe me, the money from YouTube does not pay the mortgage. The money from YouTube would not pay the rent on a 1-bedroom flat anywhere in the country, I don't think. So, you know, it's not, I'm not trying to make myself a millionaire. I'm just trying to get something back from what I'm putting in, because I spend hours and hours and hours at this bench, as a lot of you know. And a lot of you support me through Patreon and PayPal, which, like I say, I'm very, very grateful for. So you guys, in a way, are keeping me going, you know, or helping to keep me going. So yeah, so like I say, if there's loads of adverts in the video, please drop me a line, mention it in the comments below, you know, and I'll deal with it. I'll jump straight on it and deal with it. I mean, somebody not complained, they just mentioned the other day, you know, that this is unwatchable, and I looked in there, and I think it was I think it was one of the Ornithopter videos actually. And it was literally like 1 minute 17, 2 minutes 27, 3 minutes 48, 4 minutes 12. It's like, what? How can you watch that? You know, I mean, a 50-minute video will become 3 hours long if you've got a 2-minute ad break every bloody 2 minutes. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, let me know and I will take them out and I will deal with it. So there we go. So that's been our September into October monthly update. As usual, there'll be a nice bit of music now, and you'll see the names go in Star Wars fashion up the screen of all of those that contribute. The first name you'll see on there is Wendy. I don't want to take her name off. I just want to have her there, you know, for everybody to remember. And it says on there, may she rest in peace, or something like that, in memorial of Wendy, R.I.P. So yeah, I'll keep that there. And basically what I do is leave names there, and if you do sort of unsubscribe or whatever from Patreon, fully understand current situation, the way things are, then I leave your name there for a little while and then take it down. So yeah, so thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for all your comments. Thank you very much for all your feedback. You're a great bunch, and I really enjoy your stuff. So stay tuned. October's got a lot to come, and be back soon. Oh, just one final thing. A lot of you are asking, I'll put this right at the end and then we'll see if you actually watch the videos or not. The Border Models Lancaster build, I was being inundated with questions about when it's coming back, what we're doing next, blah, 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 blah. And for another couple of reasons as well, which I'm not going to go into, I have taken the videos down. Okay, it's only temporarily. So the whole series of border model videos for the Lancaster have come down. If I can sort things out this end, they will come back. I'm sure they will come back anyway, but I've got some bits and pieces going on. So let's just hope they come back. So yeah, please don't keep asking in the comments, where are the Border Models Lancaster videos? If you've watched this video, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Stick around, listen to the music, look at all the names, some great guys in there and ladies, and go from there. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.